And we're back for the next episode of our Shining Force 2 Let's Play. Where we left off, we escaped the earthquake on Grand's Island and arrived in the mainland on Paramecia. And now we've got to save this guy from our town who has been. He had an unfortunate encounter with some devils. So, let's help him out. This battle is loaded with new enemies. We've got the green ooze, which is just basically an upgraded version of the ooze from the early fights. The witch just has freeze level 1, so nothing too crazy there. The goblin and the hunter goblin. So lots of stronger enemies now that we're on a new continent. And this battle, it's probably gonna be one of our longer ones yet, because we gotta go up 2 different paths, basically. And I don't really feel like separating my people, because I don't want them to die. You guys are hitting pretty hard right off the bat. And with only one healer, I definitely don't want to switch or send them break off into two separate groups. Let's do a quick level check. Everyone's level 8, and Kazen's just a little bit ahead. Alright, that's perfect. We'll heal up Slade really quick. Got the withstood 5 damage on a melee attack. It's a lot for a witch. Sarah catches up to Kazen at level 9. She's really keeping pace with everyone else, which is nice. Kazen can do a Blaze 1 on the witch. That'll be perfect. And really any melee attack. Well, at least from Chester, Jaha, and Bowie will finish off that witch. Not sure about Slate and Kiwi right now. They're still a little bit weaker. I don't want this ooze getting another turn. Let's try and deal with him really quick. For it, I guess. It doesn't have a gender. Yeah, we'll heal up Chester. These oozes are doing much more than earlier on. And Chester will get that kill. That's alright. We're still a small enough group that a couple levels of discrepancy isn't a big deal. Let's get rid of this witch. Dang. That did not do very much damage at all. Yeah, this is definitely a big step up from the previous battles we've had. There's another level for Slade. He's catching up pretty well with his damage output. These guys are really rushing down at us, except the really far away guys. Leave that kill for someone who's still level 8. So not Kaizen. Not any of the guys who are getting turns right now. It's just kind of crazy. Oh, he's taking a lot of hits. And that's a lot of damage. Wow. We might see a death or two in this battle, unfortunately. I knew it was coming, but it's a little sooner than I would have liked. And Bowie's kind of lacking on the damage front. He's going to need a weapon upgrade. We got to get a heal in for him. I think that's our first heal that didn't bring the target back to max health. I guess that's a good sign. We're getting up there in level. And now we just need Kiwi at level 9, I believe. I think everyone else is there. Yep, and he's just a kill away. This goblin's coming down at us, and we're gonna have to go around, so we'll start getting that way. Not too scared of Kiwi taking damage. They'll probably still just be doing 1, especially because Jaha only takes 3. We'll leave Chester and Jaha to deal with the goblin, and everyone else will be enough to deal with the rest of these guys. We really got to get a heal in on Slade. He's very low. I wish the priests, obviously Sarah's the one we have right now. I wish they had an animation like in that screen we just saw right there. Like they just stand there. I'm pretty sure that's what the mages do as well. Everyone else does something, or their outfit is doing something at least. Sarah is kind of just standing there. Chester level 10. He is really moving for us on this playthrough. I don't know if I've ever said that before. I'm not a huge Chester guy, if I gotta be honest with you. Maybe this run will change my mind on him though. He's doing quite well so far, I can say that at least. Kiwi's doing really good damage. Not sure how much longer that's gonna last either. Kiwi kinda falls off a good amount once everyone starts getting higher levels, unfortunately. I really do like Kiwi, but he doesn't compete really with everyone else once we get to the top levels. He's quite useful right now, though. We can still say that. He does not have any healing items. That is not good. Does anyone? I need to check that. We might not have any healing items on us right now. Well, they're finally doing what they should be doing and attacking Bowie. I don't know why they've gone so many battles without doing that. They're loving Jaha, Sarah, and Kazan so far. Um, no items, just an antidote. Hazen and Jaha have medical herbs. Maybe we can slide those over to Sarah. Here should be level 9 for Kiwi. And there we go. 2 attack, 1 defense. He's getting good levels right now. We can just let Kazan do a physical attack here too. Told you I didn't expect any more kills from Kazan for the rest of the game. But we've already got another one. Or melee kills, I mean. Obviously, he'll be getting kills with his spells. Fair amount. But I don't know if we'll ever see Kazan do more than 1 damage with a physical attack. Until we promote, at least. There's Sarah's last heal. Hopefully we can slide those herbs over so she can still get the XP. I mean, worst case, we just use them with the other characters. But that worked out pretty nice right there. And there we go. Let us make our way to this green ooze and a goblin. We really got to stay on the zero land effect. The 30 is a huge difference. I mean, look at that with Chester. That is a world of difference, man. We'll put him on the 15. It's for that little bit of a damage boost, or a defense boost, rather. And Sarah should be in range of everyone from there. All right, Slade's second attack. That is a wonderful sight to see. Really not sure where all the luck in this playthrough is coming from. I'm just hoping it can continue. We'll leave Chester out of this one. Jaden's got a whole turn to catch up needed. And we're lucky this guy's only got level 1 of freeze. It's the first time you guys are seeing the freeze spell. Or that could have done a lot more to us. Nice little crit from Bowie. Send Slade up there too, why not? I am a bit afraid that this witch is a boss. But I don't think it would have been moving this far or this much to get close to us if it was. So I think we're good. We'll still get the XP from the last guy. It's really not a big deal. It's just 1 enemy, but still want to maximize our return, I suppose. If Bowie survives, that is, he's dangerously close to dying. Don't know if we're going to be able to save him. Chester is going to be able to get this kill, but eh, he's already a bit over leveled. So, whatever. We'll make up for it in the next battle. And this way Bowie survives. We're lucky they didn't cast freeze. It probably would have killed him. Lead survives on one. We might just barely sneak out of this fight with everyone surviving. Level 10 for Bowie. Gotta use our herb on Bowie. I can't reach. I'm gonna have to just move Slade out of the Hunter Goblin's range. And we should be good from here. Alright, let's clean up. Check levels. Sarah's one action away. So Slade. So we should be giving this kill to Jaha. Hmm. He can't actually do anything right now. Funny enough. Oh man, Jaha, now we gotta go a whole nother round. I'm just gonna give it to Kiwi. And you can get your level in the next one. Another amazing level for Kiwi. He is rolling. Scraped through that one with no deaths. Pretty lucky to do so, but now we're saving this guy's friend. Big rock fell on him. And yeah, he points out this rock is blocking the cave on the far right, which is preventing us from going that way. Maybe we will deal with that later on. Speaking of later on, we're about to do a somewhat significant time skip here. And the whole ship has been broken up, and our town has been established. We go a whole year into the future. So the minister wants us to do what we can to improve our new home as the soldiers of Grand Seal. And the king is still in pretty bad shape after his daughter went missing. So Astral's going to speak for him. So, Astral wants us to make some alliances with the nearby towns. Good idea, I would say. And now we're able to move freely. So, there's a couple items we can grab from here. I know there's a cheerful bread somewhere in here. Here we go. We'll be using all of those stat boosting items once we promote. And I think there is one more in the castle. Just going to be in our little headquarters area. And you can see our team lined up right here. Once we get more people, they'll be in the reserves in these areas. Here's Sir Astralson in here. This will be filled up pretty nice by the end of the game. This is all we have for now, though. I like our little team. And there's me. Alrighty. Anyways, while we're here, I almost forgot. We can check this shield and find the warrior pride. And that won't be useful until we promote either. But it's of course important to have. Let's go through our items here. The warrior pride that we just got is that can be used to promote Jaha, or the other warrior we're gonna get, to a baron instead of the gladiator that they can become. And now we exit the castle, and the townsfolk are chatting about a strange animal. A big bird. People are surrounding it. So, you can see the bird right there in the corner. There's one item that we actually can get right now that you can't get at any other point in the game, because this is the only time that the weapon shop guy isn't in the weapon shop. So we can go get this chest next to where he'd be standing. It's just a healing drop, but it's not awful. There's a few other things in this town. I'm not 100% sure where they are. There's a healing seed in there. I don't really think anything else is worth looking for. I would know where it is if it was. So let's check out this bird. And this kid's causing some trouble with his friends. And yeah, he's pretty quick. He doesn't like these kids trying to rush at him. And yeah, the bird can talk, which I guess is interesting. Except basically all the birds in this game can talk. A little spoiler alert. Except I didn't alert you. My fault. My fault to all the viewers. These kids are being quite disrespectful. And the minister is not happy. Understandably so. And he's just gonna welcome the bird, the Grand Seal. And Peter's happy to meet a guy who's not assaulting him. So he's gonna introduce the bird to the king. And we're gonna go join him. Because, we're the main character and all. That's how you progress the game. And yeah, this guy's a phoenix, which obviously a mythological bird. And there we get his name for the first time. It's Peter. Peter is going to join our party at some point, not immediately. Well, technically immediately, but it's a little different. And another name drop, Luke, also in all caps. We're also talking about a god in this line, Volcanon. Lots going on in this conversation. Volcanon watches over us. As long as he does, nothing can break the peace of Parmecia. Volcanon created the Earth. Astral's pretty happy to be talking to Peter. And he wants to go meet Volcanon. Peter says he hurt his wing and stopped to ask for help. These lads love trouble. He's talking about us. And we're gonna go to Mount Volcano with Peter. And the minister is not happy with Astral leaving. Because Astral's a leader in our country. Technically, we're not a country. We're just a kingdom now. I don't really know. But yeah, Astral's gotta stay. Since we're so new to this place. So, we'll be taking Peter with us. Peter has not joined the force yet. And the minister is going to give us a measly 100 gold. It's not going to make any difference. You could have actually made that a useful sum. But the devs didn't want to do that, I guess. And this whole squad's rolling out here, except for Slade and Kiwi. But yeah, Peter's following us around now. He's the only character that's going to do that. And this is going to be for the entire rest of the game. Peter's going to be behind us. And we do see him in here. He's level 9, 26 attack, which I'm pretty sure is significant. Yeah, Kiwi is 24, which is second best. But we actually can't control Peter. What you'll see when we get into a battle, what I mean. He just does his own thing. And there's nothing we can do about it. But we've got a weapon shop with some new options. We gotta get a middle sword for Bowie. Yeah, I guess his hands are full. Everyone's hands are full. We gotta do some inventory organizing before we do these. And I'm still gonna be a stickler about not selling my weapons. So we're just gonna have to deal with this. I should have known our inventory situation was bad when it started automatically giving stuff to Kiwi when I picked it up. That is horrendous. Alrighty. We can buy some new weapons now. We are somewhat in desperate need of the caravan. So I can store all this stuff. We have an axe upgrade for Jaha. Alrighty. Really not a weapon upgrade for Slade. It's setting. Forgot about that. The priest doesn't have a church yet, so that sucks for him. But he can't really do anything about that. We're gonna end the episode off here, though. When we come back, we'll venture off on our way to Mountain Volcano to meet Volcanon. And yeah, see if we can help Peter. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you next time.